you work off a content calendar. So you plan your content out and kind of follow, kind of like a marketing plan. All right, I want you to, of those of you that had your hand up, for a moment, think about it. Maybe that's really not the best way to do it. Think about what it would be like or how powerful it might be if you would embrace randomness. And the idea that while it's powerful to talk about destinations in terms of kind of what's happening or what's hot in that destination at that period, at that time, like we have New Orleans, we have Jazz Fest, Mardi Gras, Voodoo Fest, and we have content calendar opportunity out in Wazoo down there. But think about if maybe you set that aside and instead just embrace the randomness of everyday life as a marketing tool. Now, normally random's a bad thing. We don't like random. It's where things fall apart. We develop systems to keep it from happening. We like organization. If we ever do like random, it's in a protectionist methodology. So if you have a Wi-Fi, you'll have a random code for the Wi-Fi. Usually random is about keeping people out. But what I want you to think about is that the other side, the flip side of random is discovery. Random is that opportunity to stumble on something that you didn't know was there and have it make an even more impactful impression on you because you didn't know it was there. It's that, when you're in another city and you stumble into a bar and you sit down and you end up having a really nice little experience and you think, wow, that's really cool. I didn't know that place was there. It makes almost a more indelible impression upon you than the restaurant that you planned for 4 weeks to go eat at and you made your reservations 3 weeks before you even got into the town. So think about random as discovery, but yet it kept coming up in natural conversation. What they loved about New Orleans was that you could walk around a corner and find some cool little shop or whatever. It was discovery. It was a randomness about what a vacation in New Orleans can be versus, let's say, anybody here from Disney? Woo! Versus Disney, where everything is planned to the T, right? There's very little randomness in a Disney vacation. But if you go to an urban vacation, especially a place like New Orleans, there's a whole lot of randomness if you want it. And I think there's great power in that. And the reason is because that idea of randomness formed the core of what I've been doing around Mardi Gras for the last 2 years that I want to talk to you about today.